3,000. Below. You got it. Oh, you think you got it, but got it, just don't get it when there's nothing at all. Oh, tripping. God, I was I love Outkast. That's my shit. Even though there are no more. Uh, yeah. Anyways, sorry it's taking me so long to get this video to you because as soon as I watched your shit, I was inspired to throw down. It's early in the morning here, April Fool's Day. 7:05 in the morning, so I know for you it's probably like time to go to bed and shit. Mistress save a whole hour. Put your cape back in the closet and go and get in bed and shit after you look at shit. Anyways, yeah, I watched your video and there's so much I want to say. I should have, like you said at the end of yours, I should have wrote some shit down. And I might have to go back and watch your shit again so I make sure I get everything that I want to say to you covered. But it's early in the morning. I just woke up, and last night, yesterday, we didn't have no Wi-Fi. So not only that, nigga went to I'm helping my friend. He has a art gallery, and he, I'm helping him move his he's moving from one building to another building in another city, and it's like we live in Auburn. We're moving the gallery from Auburn to Tacoma. It's like moving from pretty much like moving from Oakland to Frisco, and same kind of traffic. Yeah, I ain't got no license, but I've been driving a van, and I kind of miss driving. Anyway, I get lost in my thoughts. Sorry. So I gotta go back today at 9 o'clock. Meet him at 9 o'clock and wrap this thing up because pretty much it don't take 3 days to move all the stuff that. Well, apparently it does take 3 days because it took 3 days. Um, yeah. So that's what I've been up to. And I get home and be exhausted. Not only that, I got home last night and we ain't had no Wi-Fi. So what's love? We ain't had no Wi-Fi, so I couldn't put this video down like I wanted to when I first got in. So I did what come natural. I went to my black ass to sleep. Ain't nobody. I think I'm gonna wear my jersey today. You know, I love pissing people off up here. They always talking about this Seahawk country. This Sea. I don't give a damn. I'm a Raider. I give a fuck. And back in the days when they was in the same, back in the days they was in the same division. Them some bitches used to put us out the playoffs every year if we wasn't, on the verge of smashing. But yeah. So I've been helping him. Last night I got home. We ain't had no Wi-Fi, and I was kind of pissed because I was ready. I really wasn't too tired last night, and I was ready to put a video down. We ain't got no Wi-Fi, so I'm still kind of waking up. My body's takes a minute. My brain, uh, you know, I ain't on the CPAP machine. I don't got the Darth Vader mask like you do. I'm just, I slept with my window open last night like a dummy. I don't like, I don't like being cold because I don't know. Start shaking. Once I start shaking, it's hard to stop. I don't like, I don't like being cold, but I like being in the cold. Crazy, huh? Don't me, I'm just. Oh, yeah. So I'm waking up and still trying to gather my thoughts. But your videos, wow, you've been through some experiences. Yeah, based on that, what you told me, thing that you told me, been exposed to some very troubling things. The norm in the beta, that shit is the norm. I ain't gonna get into it because I don't like to talk about it. But I came that close to death too and lost a friend to violence. As a matter of fact, hold that thought. I This is my baby, my project that I've been on for the past 8 or so, maybe 9 years, trying to get this nonprofit off the ground. It's called I Stand for Peace. Got the logo and all that. Um, keep it on my wall to remind me that I do have a vision and a goal and shit. I stand for peace. All this shit right here came out of my head. There's some things that I need to do to make this dream a reality. But everything in its time. Everybody who I've exposed this to has two reactions. They want to be a part of it, or they're super excited about it, and they're super excited about it. Even to the point where my instructor, when I was going to ITT Tech, I used my draft here as going to school, you got to do certain projects. So I had a project I had to do, and it just so happened that I already had the shit down. So um, yeah, I started this because of all the violence. Um, it's my baby. It's my project. It's my one of these days I'm gonna have a nonprofit organization, and it's gonna be real. So I keep that up on my wall to remind me I do have a goal because all these are drones. affirmations down here. It says Jerome's affirmations. I am intelligent. I am compassionate. I'm a good friend. I am a role model. I am awe inspiring. I'm perfectly imperfect. I am enough. Yeah, just to let you in on a little bit more of my who I am. Just like that. Poof, just like that I lost my thing. So I'll find it later. Hopefully I won't step on it. So yeah, that's my project. I stand for peace. And I stand for peace is about dealing with situations such as yours. And um I've designed the program. I've designed it so it's so inclusive that no matter what you have to offer, you can bring to the table and utilize it. And being around nonprofits, um, different types of nonprofits, and seeing how that it's it's a trip. But I've designed it. Having visions designed for this project, this program. Like Randy, I've designed this program so it's inclusive. So no matter what you have to bring to the table, it can be implemented. Um, for instance, you're in your job. I remember when you first told me about what you do and why. And there's a place in there's a there's a place for you in I Stand for Peace. Um, Part of the mission statement. It says our vision is vast, and while we don't limit ourselves in what we believe we should accomplish, we know we can't do it all. We need others to provide their service as well. This is part of the mission of I Stand for Peace. All this shit came out my head. Um, what was I about to tell you though? God, just remind me later, and I'll bring it back up. But the purpose of I Stand for Peace. I Stand for Peace is a grassroots organization. Its primary purpose is to educate people of the causes and effects of violence within the home as well as in the streets of our communities. I Stand for Peace objective. I Stand for Peace entails community involvement and interaction with local government agencies, service providers, churches, and other religious organizations, schools, youth activity groups, residents, vendors, and merchants with the objective of creating and establishing a less violent atmosphere in the places in which we live, work, and play. The goal. We at I Stand for Peace understand the needs of victims of violence as well as those who commit such acts. Our goal is to raise awareness and educate in matters such as domestic violence, anger management, conflict resolution, grief counseling, the effects of stress, and other related issues. Our belief is that all who are affected by acts of violence would greatly benefit from counseling in these areas. Prevention and intervention. Mentorship with at risk youth. Workshops with adults who may lack the skills required to remove themselves from circumstances leading to violence. Presentations within schools and institutions. We assist anyone we assist anyone who may be experiencing abuse in locating safe shelter. However, we also believe the family issues should be resolved in a manner that maintains the continuity of the family unit. We hold the opinion that everyone deserves to be safe in their homes, and the scope of abuse is not limited to women and children. Men, the elderly, and even our pets should be safe. Another goal of I Stand for Peace is community participation in charitable events to raise awareness of our cause, such as organized marches, rallies, prayer vigils, and forums in which the survivors can speak on behalf of those silenced by acts of violence. We are of the opinion that this aspect is vital to the process of recovery in our communities and it promotes healthy dialogue between the various age and societal gaps. I already read our vision. Our vision is vast, and while we don't limit ourselves in what we believe we shall accomplish, we know that we can't do it all. We need others to provide their service as well. This is part of the mission of I Stand for Peace. The question is, what will you stand for? That's my baby. Every word that you just heard came out of my head because I'm a nerd. This vision that I have for this project is so. I if I if I don't get this off the ground, then I'm a fucking loser. Because everything I've gone through in my life can be used to benefit. I mean, God, I believe God lets us go through things to teach us lessons so that we can continue to teach others, to spread lessons that we've learned. It's no, I'm getting off the subject. Yeah. 15 minutes into this video, and I'm still not saying what I wanted to say to you. And I might have to wait until later to do that because it's very deep. And I really, 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 truly thank you, Julia. Thank you. Thank you for opening up to me, for sharing your truths, for not holding back, for not being a punk. That's in relationships that I've learned that females can be punks too. I ain't no punk, and I can't respect a punk. You know what I mean when I say that. Some people are just cowards by nature. I can't. Cowardice is. There's characteristics in people that I despise. Liars. Can't stand liars because I used to be such a damn liar. And I've learned that you know what, and you're kind of right about your viewpoint regarding people liars. Not everyone lies. I don't know what you mean, lies to a degree, to spare other people's feelings. Yeah, that's true at times. But I've learned that the truth is so much better. But yeah, we do lie. I mean, if you say, honey, do these pants make my ass look fat? You're asking me a question. I'm gonna have to answer it. I mean, that's just the way life is. You know what? If them pants make your ass look fat, I'm gonna tell you, no, them pants don't make your ass look fat. You fat ass. I'm not saying that to you because I love your ass. I just, oh my goodness. Why did you ever send me those pictures? Why did you do that to me? You make me salivate. Anyways, yeah, the truth. I thank you for sharing the truth, your truths. And I've also learned that when you listen to people, they tell you, they tell you, they tell you about themselves. They really actually tell you about themselves if you have the capability to listen and listen beyond just the words that they're saying. Sometimes people don't know how to communicate. People don't know how to read between the lines, and people don't know how to. We got a similar trait, and you articulated, you verbalized it, you said exactly what goes on with me. Words are scrambled in my head too, and I think about them and I put them together before they go. Because once they're out there, you can't grab them, put them back. And yeah, there are times when I'll say the wrong thing or I'm misunderstood. uh, yeah, it's those above everything else. I don't like to be misunderstood. I was talking about the thing that I despise in people: liars, cowards, people who take advantage of other people because they can. I hate that. I hate I hate the injustice in this world. Right now everybody's in tune with the police brutality shit, but it's always been that way. It's always been that way. And a long, long time ago, I was like, fuck the police, type. And yeah, so now everybody's catching on thanks to social media and technology. Now police are exposed for the bastards they are. Not all police is bad, but for the most part, yeah, we got a corrupt, evil system. And it's not just here in the United States, it's global. Anytime you give somebody authority, it's going to get abused, period. Are there good cops? Yeah. But for the most part, once you get that authority, it's like the training that they go through. And by the way, a lot of what I found out, a lot of police that they hire are ex-military motherfuckers who've been over there and fucked up in the head anyway from fighting for this country, some fucked up place. And they come over here and they become cops, and so their training is already they already have this inhumane training, and then you get the training that they participate in the police academies and shit, and what they learn. And I'm getting off of shit, but yeah, the whole world is just now catching up to me. I've been on that police is corrupt shit, and I'm not one of them idiots that's gonna stand there and try to videotape everything the police do and get smart. I know my rights with the police, even though I do. I don't fuck with them motherfuckers. I ain't got nothing to say to them. The only thing that they got, if they ever stop me, here's my ID. If I'm in a car, I'm gonna roll down the window that much and hand my license and registration out of that crack and immediately get on the phone, call somebody, and like, I'm jacked by the cops. This was happening. Put the phone down and record everything just in case there's some bitches kill me for being black. A person of color. That's what I defining myself as nowadays. A person of color. I don't know. The reason why I do that is say that is because yeah, I'm black. I was raised black. I'm half black and half Indian. Um, but I was raised black. I talk black. I walk black. I eat black. I'm black. I'm a nigga. Um, but there's more to me than that. And being up here these past few months, I'm starting to find out, learn things about who I am, where I come from. The other half of me, that other half. I always got that thing. There's two parts to every person. I'm an Aquarius, but it would seem that I'm a Gemini. uh, and by the way, I remember hearing you say that whatever your sign is the greatest of all. No, it's not. Aquarius is. Get that. Get that. It's Aquarius. Yeah, that's right. We don't have no limitations. Y'all other people can't get along with everybody. Aquarius is so we get along with everybody. That's what make people hate us because we just there, all up in everybody mix. Um, yeah. So I don't know why I was talking about the police. Anyways, it's funny. I get on here and I have something to talk about, and then I get off into other shit. And really, I just wanted to thank you because you gave me some insight. You let me hear some things about you, some more things about you that I find challenging. If we're going to have our relationship, if we're going to be into this relationship, there's a challenge. And the challenge is going to be to maintain our relationship, to maintain if you listen to people, they tell you, and you told me, you told me, and for all intents and purposes, you just told me that in your past relationships, the longest you had is 3 years. You got a 3 year shelf life for your relationships, and then that's a pattern. Um, I'm not gonna be no 3 year nothing. It's not. What the fuck? I'm awake. Alarm. Uh, yeah, I'm not gonna be no 3 year nothing. Sorry. So we need to get that out the way now, cause yeah, I can't do the 3 year thing. Mm-mm. My vision and the things that I want to accomplish in life, build with my significant other, is not. It's not a 3 year plan. 3 years is just the beginning. That's the way I feel. But I understand. Damn, I understand. I feel you. I know where you're coming from. Um, how do we stop ourselves from repeating our past, especially when we know that our past has a habit of coming back to us? It's because the way our minds are wired. We tend to repeat things because the way our brains function. I mean, we have to make if we want to change, if we want to change, we have to make a conscious effort. A conscious. Sorry, it's too early for this shit. We want to change. We have to make a conscious effort to change our thinking. We have to realize up here, yeah, the past. This is what I used to do in the past, and the reason why I did it is because X, Y, and Z. How do I trick myself into coming out of that? Because it's not conducive to. I'm all being Doctor Swagger and shit. Um, I feel challenged though because now it's like if we're gonna do this and we're gonna get into this relationship, then we're gonna do it. But I believe it's going to be up to both of us, not just me. The challenge is going to be for both of us to keep you engaged in this relationship. That's what marriage is about. Every day should be a different experience. A marriage should not be mundane. It should not be trite. It should not be we're just going through motions. It should not be Groundhog Day. That movie with Bill Murray. Every day just repeats itself. No, that's how a person gets into. Yeah. So the challenge is if we're going to be in a relationship, Julia, the challenge is going to keep you engaged in this relationship, to evolve together. See, I guess what I heard you say was you evolve, and that means simply means that you grow, you get better, you progress. And it sounds to me as if the choices and men that you've had in the past, they didn't evolve with you, they didn't grow with you, so you left them behind. And you start looking in the rear view mirror. And this thing about cheating, getting yours in so that you can be even, I understand that. Don't play that game. You ain't gotta do that. Cause I told you before, I'm not into that. I ruined the marriage behind that. really did. And I would be. Let me tell you, my marriage had the potential to be. We could still be together right now had we not dealt with our mental health issues. That's what truly happened. Um, we lived in San Jose. We lived in San Jose. Nice area. If you know anything about San Jose, you know that it's not expensive. I mean, it's not cheap to live in San Jose. It costs. Costing is out there. Everything's high. And at that time, gas prices was everything was so fucking expensive. We was in the middle of, I believe we was in the middle of George Bush's war, second George Bush. Everything was, it was an expensive time. So my ex, she worked at Intel. Um, she was, she was big, big cheese at Intel. So um, she made good money, almost to the point where if I didn't want to work, if I wasn't a man, I wouldn't have had to work. But that was falling into her trap too, because at first, because of the nature of my work I was doing back then, she was working at Intel making 30 something dollars an hour. And when you start putting in the kind of hours that she was putting in, that shit add up. Um, I worked construction, and if you know about construction, you can only do construction. Construction work tends to be seasonal. So my a lot of time I had was just spent at home, you playing PlayStation, doing shit. Anyways, I couldn't live that way. I wasn't raised that way. I'm raised by a man to be a man, and men work. So, anyways, I got tired of her being so controlling. Sometimes people bring their work home. Yeah, you was the big old shot calling supervisor at your job, but bitch, I'm not your employee. I'm your husband. And that was how shit started falling apart. She thought she can boss the nigga around. I ain't the one. And she had other issues, being a big woman, big women. Women, period, have issues with their bodies. I get that. I mean, I have not, I'm not meaning this in a bad way. It just is what it is. Women have issues with their bodies, and that's because society fucks them up like that. Skinny girls think they're fat, and fat girls have, all of the things that go on in women's mind based on their perception of themselves, how they appear, and it shouldn't be that way. But it is. It is. It is. Um, getting sick. How am I getting sick? Yeah. So this girl had big girl issues. So big girl issues. She was cuckoo. I was fucking with a crazy bitch. I was married to a crazy bitch, but that's all right because I'm a crazy nigga. So we was two crazy motherfuckers together. But I was trying to maintain. I was just to. Never mind. I'm getting off the topic. Anyways. Um. So yeah, the challenge for us is going to be to evolve together. I'm not going. I'm not going to allow you to leave me behind to evolve without me. To we're gonna grow together. Yeah, you might be a little bit ahead because you know females are like that. That's why we're on the same kind of mentality wave, whatever you want to call it. because females do mature faster than males. It's proven, scientifically proven fact. Doesn't mean that y'all better than us. It just means that y'all mature faster than us. So it's only there it is. It just means that y'all y'all then matured faster. You're able to process shit and deal with shit on a different level than people in your same age group, your male counterparts. That being said, that's why you see the young women with the older men. Fuck all the sexist shit that people thought that it was about. But as long as you can look back, you can always see a majority of females being 10, 15, 20 years younger than the male counterpart as a couple. And that's because the maturity level, the mentality, the brains have. I hope you know what I'm trying to say. So I guess what I'm saying is we're right in the same area of thinking. And me being 51 years old, you being what are you, 39, something like that, 30, that might be way too much. I don't know. It's impolite to ask a woman her age. So I did the math because I'm not stupid. I do know how old you are. I'm just, when you know so much, you just got shit just cluttered all up in the dome. My shit, if you notice, my shit flat back here. I got a flat head because I was born in premature. I almost say I was born immature. I was born premature. And in 1965, they didn't have the technology that they have today. So all they could do for me was, you know, um, put me in an incubator. And so for the first 5 months of my life, I laid without being touched by a human. They touched me with those. You ever seen them things, them plexiglass things with the gloves in them? That's how that's, ooh, my goodness. Fucks me up. My mom was on heroin. I was a heroin baby. Um, yeah, so born premature. I made it. I made it. I made it. And I made it. And we're getting to the point in my life where, you know, I got maybe 30 years at best. Funny thing about life, when we're young, we want to hurry up and get old because once I get that certain age, I'll be able to do this. And then when we do get that, some of us, not all of us, some of us are thrown into adulthood. But when we do get there, we aren't really ready for it. It takes us time. I'm rambling again. I'm sorry. I tend to do that early in the morning. I'm just crazy like that. So yeah, another thing I wanted to say to you. I don't tell anybody anything. I say things. Um, you do deserve to be loved. You do deserve to be loved. You do deserve to have a lasting relationship. You don't have to set yourself up. You don't have to sabotage. If you listen, people tell you what they want you to know. You told me you self sabotage after a while. Relationships going good, you sabotage them. And then you told me you don't want to be feel like you're the reason why. Who are you to fuck me up? Who are you to come in and mess up my world? Hmm. Yeah, you're already doing it. Just go with it. Just go with it. You're not fucking me up. I'm a big boy. Um, you've cried in front of me. You've shared some deep, intimate things with me in a way that's new for me. I don't know about you. I never envisioned myself having this type of dating via computer, the web, video chat, whatever. It's not even considered video chat because I think a video chat would be I say this to you and I wait a few seconds and you say this to me and we have a conversation via computer, laptop, whatever. So this can't even be considered video chat. This is like sending a fucking electronic carrier pigeon to deliver a message. I'm stupid, huh? Um, I want you to experience love. And I want you to know that you deserve to be loved. People who sabotage things, like me, I used to be. I would be a good guy, I go to jail and do excellent in jail. It was like I'm the model inmate, the model, don't get no trouble. I had to actually flip my mindset to be able to say, you know what, I'm in here doing all these fantastic, wonderful, marvelous things. Why the fuck can't I do this shit out here in the big real world? So it took a big old effort for me to a couple of false starts there. But I did it and I'm doing it. Um, but the pattern that I had was I go to jail, go to prison, and get out, do good, get out early at times, um, get out and do good, get a job, do everything I'm supposed to do. But at some point, it's like what they call that, where you're afraid to succeed. Mm, I would do something stupid for no fucking apparent reason. I would do something stupid to I'm back in the game again, robbing and stealing, being super thug. That's how I ended up doing 12 years. I mean, excuse me, 28 years of my life in and out of that revolving door. Because my brain. It's not that I wanted to be some kind of criminal. Didn't even have to be. My family was we weren't rich, but we wasn't poor. I had shit growing up. Um, anyways, I'm getting lost in my thoughts again. But I was talking about you and how you. To me, it seems that you don't. You're afraid to. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not gonna try to be your head doctor, but I see that if we're gonna have this relationship, it's gonna be a challenge. Um, challenge for both of us. It's funny, most people relationships begin. with the sexual attraction, the physical attraction. And yeah, there's an element of that involved in this thing that we got going on, at least on my part for you. Um, if you can understand that a person can feel for another person, I feel for you. It's like I feel for you. I know you're not happy, but I don't know. I guess I can relate to you in a way because, and I think everything happens in this universe for a reason. I gotta take a shower or something. I'm itching like crazy. Um, in this world, everything happens in its time. It happens when it's supposed to happen. It's time. There's a void in my life, and I want you to feel it. Hmm. And it's crazy because I can't even begin to imagine where we would be next year this time if we're doing this, which it seems as if we are. This thing. Uh, you've also given me motivation. Um, I'm getting ready to me now. Well, me. I'm getting ready to. I'm almost finished with my outpatient treatment. I need to go back to bed. I'm almost finished with my outpatient treatment, and then I'll be on aftercare. It's not going to be as intense. Um, I can go see my therapist till the day I die if I want to. But we're gonna have to really give thought to what we want this, what we want to happen with this thing that we got going on here, because the mental connection that we have is deep. It's real, huh? It's real. It's like I feel you. Um, I understand you. I get you, and I think you get me. Yeah, you articulated some things that is like I could have said the same thing. It's like, you get me. I don't have to dumb down to communicate with you. And I don't even have to talk to you really to talk to you. You know what I mean? It's not a challenge. It's not I don't have to explain shit to you. And we're the same in ways and different in ways. Cause I don't know. We'll get more into that later on. I gotta get my shit together because I gotta be up here at 9 o'clock and it's almost 8 o'clock and I still gotta shower, put some food in my belly and coffee in my system and get this day on the road. But I started with you. You should feel special. You are special. Um, yeah. So good morning and happy April Fool's Day, whatever. Go trick some people. Trick some people. Yeah. Oh, and I will holler at you later. And I ain't forgot about the questions. I've just been so busy past week. I've been so busy I haven't been able to just. The only time I do sit down, I'm in fucking group, and they need my undivided attention, so I can't write. Anyway, I got to make some time to sit down and write your questions, the questions I have for you. I'm not gonna do a thing that you did for me. I'm gonna ask you some different questions. really ask you some questions. So, on that note, you have a good night. Your night is day, and your day is night. So, just enjoy yourself. Holla at your boy.